Hey, also a friend a while back challenged me to try and complete Superman 64. It's known as one of the worst games ever created, so I'm going to give it a go and see how far I get with the game. Before I start though, I just want to let the demo mode play, as it's quite funny to watch. The demo mode will play for a bit, then Superman will randomly fly off completely in the wrong direction. You probably get the concept of this game. Just go through rings. There he goes. Completely flies off. I don't want to play this game. It's too bad. I'm not playing it. I don't know what's going on here. There is also music in the game. I'll just let that play for a bit. Okay, I think we've heard enough of that. Let's get on with the actual game. This is going to be a complete and utter nightmare. Right, new game. I don't have a rumble pack. This is not an official Nintendo 64. This is just the introduction. You will never find your friends in this virtual world. Right, so here we go. Lufa, if you want to save your friends, solve my maze. It's not really a maze, it's just flying through rings. Right, so getting the hang of the controls, it doesn't feel too bad. Sort of typical flying controls. I nearly missed one of the rings there. You have quite a short timer. Then at the end of this, you'll have some sort of challenge as well. It can be quite tricky to get the rings. I'm going to have to fly backwards and try and get that ring. There we go. Right, next ring. Over here. Be careful now. 1 minute on the timer. It's as fun as it looks, may I add. Flying through rings with very sensitive controls. Here we go. Up we go. Yeah, there's not much more to say here, if I'm being honest. This is over half of the game, just flying through rings. And it's so easy to miss one of the rings. And if you miss a few, then you just get this sort of game over screen and you have to go back. I'll show you that later on. Right, I think I missed one of the rings, but it's let me get away with that. I think I'm almost there. This is the very first stage as well, believe it or not. And it's pretty bad already. Right. Oh, I missed it. Come back up. That's it. Nice. Lift the two... I didn't even get a chance to read that. Something about the cars. Right. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, I think that's worked. Then get... What? What? What just happened? Okay. Yeah, you can see where this game's going. Yes, I have to do this ring section before I can try the cars again. I'm sure you don't all want to see me do this again, so let's skip on ahead a bit. And there we go, we're approaching the cars again. Right, so just grab the two cars. That looks like a good idea. Well, if it let me get the car, it would be useful. Right, I've got it this time. Let's throw it and try and grab the other car. There we go, 5 seconds left. Is that what I had to do? Well, the timer's still going down. Okay, what happened? Oh, this looks different to the previous section, so I may well have done it. How do I fly, though, when I'm walking on the ground? Not sure about that. Okay, I'm struggling a little bit here. I have no idea how to fly up. I'm going to have to look at the controls, I think. Okay, so I've still not worked it out. So let's have a look at the building over here. It might be a bit more interesting than the actual game. Well, that's not saying a lot, as this game has been complete and utter garbage so far. At least you can make yourself look sort of like a fighter. There we go, we approach the building now, but you can't go in it, unfortunately. Got to admire the amazing graphics at this point as well. There we go. Not sure what's going on here. I'm still trying to work out how to fly. And I appear to be hovering in midair, which is interesting, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. There we go. I've worked it out now, just in the nick of time. So I'll give it a proper go on this attempt. Right, so here we go. Through those lovely rings again. Yeah, this is super exciting, stimulating gameplay here. Flying through rings. I'm going to make you watch this as well. Hopefully there'll be something exciting at the end of this section. The rings doesn't actually look too difficult, if I'm being honest. Not had any major problems yet. Right, let's keep going. Let's keep flying through these lovely rings. You could almost mistake this for a Sonic game because of all these rings, but Sonic is far more entertaining and enjoyable than this load of garbage. Yeah, I got a bit stuck in the water there. I'm doing okay though. Coming up to 1 minute on the clock. Let's keep flying. Right, there we go. Around the corner, had to be a bit careful there. 55 on the clock. Yeah, this is quite a long ring section, I will be honest. Wasn't quite expecting it to be as long as this. Got to be almost there by now, surely. Come on. No, still not there. Well, down we go through the rings. This looks promising. There's a red ring at the end. What are we going to get, though, as the challenge? Put the police car at the end of the road. Right, so that should be pretty straightforward. Just grab it like I have done here. And then at the end of the road, there's a goal. Okay, so all I have to do is probably throw it through that. And it should complete the challenge. There we go, I think. Have I done it? I have no idea. Okay, oops. Okay, that was really stupid. What on earth am I doing? Why did I just punch the car? Yeah, I'm going to have to try that again. So here's the end of the ring section. Let's try this police car challenge again. Pick up the police car, and this time I'm not going to throw it or do anything with it. Rather, I will just carry it through the goal and see if that works. There we go, it worked, but we have more rings. Oh, brilliant. 53 seconds, though. This should be a relatively short section. Please let it be short. I have really had enough of all these rings. This is like 3/4 of the game, though. Maybe even more, just flying through rings all the time. It's not even fun, either. It's just frustrating. Yeah, well, let's see what's at the end of this ring section anyway. Hopefully something slightly enjoyable. I've missed a ring. No, let's let me get away with it. I think you can miss the odd ring, just not too many. Right, destroy the 4 dark shadows. Well, down you go, Superman. Down, that's it. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. Superman is being very temperamental. Right, now punch the bad guys. That would be nice. Go on, punch them. Defeat the dark shadows. That's one. Nice. Okay, 8 seconds left. They don't do much damage. I have noticed that. One hit from my punch defeats them really quickly. Right, I'm not letting you watch this ring section again. Let's skip on ahead and hopefully find something maybe enjoyable. No, it's never going to be fun, let's be honest. Right, so that's the end of this ring section. Use your super breath to blow the 3 tornadoes away. Right, so let's work out how to do this. I have no idea how to do this. I've gone in the water. I have no idea how to get out the water. Oh, this is going really, really well, isn't it? Let's throw a big punch and do absolutely nothing. The controls on this game are just hideous. Really, really bad. I'm trying to get out the water, but it won't let me. Okay, now I'm sort of floating on the water. I don't know what's going on here. Doesn't look good for getting rid of these tornadoes, though. So how do I blow them away? I have absolutely no idea, and I've managed to fail, even though there's no timer for this section, which is absolutely ridiculous. No idea how to do this. Going to just have to try again and experiment until I work it out. Alright, we're nearly back there again. Work out how to blow away these annoying tornadoes. Now, there must be a way to do it. I can't imagine it would be that hard if I knew the controls. The controls that I do know are absolutely terrible. This isn't really working, is it? I'm trying to punch away the tornadoes by the looks of it rather than blow them away. Let's have a look at the controls and see if I can work this out. Right. Take off, all that lot. Throw punch. Read the last text. Ah, there we go. That might be useful if I was using a proper N64 controller, but I'm not, so that doesn't really help me too much, does it? So I think just try pressing everything and maybe something will work. Probably not, though. I have no idea how to do this, and Superman keeps pulling really stupid poses, as you can see. What's the point of that? Yeah, and it keeps popping up. Use your super breath to blow the tornadoes away. I don't know how to do it. And the controls did not help me at all. And I'm going to run out of time. Yeah, there we go. Lex wins again. No idea how to do the tornadoes. This has got to be one of the worst games I've ever played. I really don't want to have to do those rings again. But I'm going to have to do so if I want to get back to the tornadoes. You know what? I'm not even bothering. I'm not going through those rings again. I'm just going to mess about with the game and see what else there is. Well, if Superman actually wants to do anything, it would be helpful rather than pulling really stupid fighting poses. Right, let's go and explore the area. We'll just do something that's more enjoyable than flying through rings. I mean, seriously. Those rings. Oh, man. Okay, let's just have a look around. What's over here? Some sort of weird building. It almost looks like a speaker, actually. Well, sort of, anyway. Oh, lovely. It's completely dark if you go over here. That's really good. What else is there? Well, there's plenty of fog. I will give it that. The excessive fogging is absolutely ridiculous. How far can you actually go off the map, though? This should be interesting to try. I can keep going for quite a long time by the looks of it. Keep going, you are trapped in my world, Superman. How about you let me out of this absolute garbage world? I don't want to be here. And this isn't really a Superman sort of themed game either. You're meant to be saving the world or doing something really cool, not flying through rings and completing really stupid challenges. Who thought up this game? Well, I'm about to run out of time anyway. There we go. Right, so it's very difficult to take this game seriously if I'm being honest, considering how abysmally bad it is. Plus, I would like to say again, this fogging is absolutely ridiculous. Why is there so much fog? The buildings literally pop up when you get really close to them. Look at it though, it's absolutely absurd to put this much fog in a game. Oh, what's that? Daily Planet. Oh, I can't go any further, so let's turn around. Right, fly my way through the fog or do weird backflips. That's actually quite cool. I don't see the purpose of it, but it's probably the coolest thing I have seen in the game so far, and that's not really saying much, is it? Let's do backflips and hopefully glitch out of the world and play another game if I manage that. That would be really nice. Right, 33 seconds on the clock. What else can I do? Well, sort of fly about here, try and fly through the floor. You can sort of do it, your head sort of gets through the floor, but not the rest of you. Right, what else is there here, other than lots of fog? Well, I can always go back to the rings, but I don't think I'm going to complete them in 10 seconds. Absolutely not. I managed to get one of the rings, though. Yeah, 4 seconds left. I'm definitely going to be running out of time here. There we go. So let's just skip a few of the rings and see if that allows me to complete the section or not. Just miss out a few like that. Go to the one over here. Beware of the bridge. I think I may have missed too many at this point. Yeah, that just happens. So you can't skip the rings even though you may really want to do so. So I guess the only option is to actually do the rings. Yeah. And then get back to that tornado section. But I still have no idea how to do it. I've managed to crash into the... Really? What's the bridge doing there? I'm nowhere near the bridge and Superman's still getting stuck on it. That's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, you can tell I'm getting a bit frustrated with this game. I'm just trying to do the rings as quickly as possible now. Want to get these rings over with so I can try and work out the tornado section, which I still have no idea how to do, may I add. I'm getting through these rings really quickly though. What? I only missed the one ring. Are you serious? Yeah, I've had enough of this game. I'm quitting. I'm out of here. I am done. This game is absolute garbage and I never, ever, ever, ever want to play it again. Goodbye.